Hi everyone, I hope everyone's doing well. My name is Clarissa Martinez. Today I'm going to be going over how to teach at-risk students. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Our objectives are going to be identifying and learning how to help at-risk students, understand the importance of technology in teaching, and comprehend teaching skills that are helpful for at-risk students. At this point, you might be wondering, who are at-risk students? Students who are at risk are those who are in risk of failing school and dropping out before their high school graduation. A couple of signs to identify at-risk students is that they are really aggressive due to the environment they are being raised in, and they also react very quickly to defend themselves. At-risk students also have poor learning ability. Many times it can be based on a language barrier. Due to their low learning ability, students will perform low on their grades, which will cause them to lose motivation as they see that they are constantly failing. Failure in school and rejection in the environment will cause them to have a low self-esteem, and at-risk students will also lack friends and have poor social skills. Some of the ways that we can assist at-risk students is to establish relationships, increase technology availability, use interactive technology, encourage students to explore and create, and incorporate a blended environment. A way we can increase our relationship with students are to make them feel welcome in the classroom first of all. After that, we start working on building trust in order to make them feel safe. Have a positive environment where there has to be communication between you and the student. Spend time getting to know the student because they need someone to be stable in their lives. Like everyone else, every student has that sense to feel important and matter to someone else. Creating this relationship makes it easier to set goals and encourage teamwork amongst each other. Remember that these students are going to need your support at all times, and always keep in mind that your relationship should be professional and positive. Now that I have covered some of the skills you can use to increase your relationships with your students, I have a video to show you that demonstrates the big impact technology is now having with our education. I hope you enjoy.
We wanted to talk about 21st century education. We are living through an educational revolution. The pace of change is staggering. Schools, regions, entire countries are turning education on its head and redefining the experiences of students and of teachers. The impact is felt by millions of children and their families around the world. Let's consider for a moment the world in which they live. A world with so much knowledge it's hard to grasp. People are creating 2,000 new websites every hour. They are uploading 35 hours of video every minute and watching 2 billion YouTube videos every day. By the time they leave school, teenagers average nearly 1,000 Facebook friends. They connect with people thousands of miles away as if they were in the same room. They consume, produce, and communicate information in previously unimaginable ways. They truly are the children of a globalized world. And where are they heading as they grow up? To a hyper-connected world with more people and fewer resources. A busy and competitive world full of uncertainties. A workforce that is more mobile and better qualified than ever before. And careers that span multiple jobs, positions and skill sets, some of which haven't been invented yet. In response, education leaders are making big changes, building 21st century skills, using enabling technologies, and personalising learning to engage students in diverse and creative ways. In South Korea, schools are switching to digital textbooks so students can study anytime and anywhere, with online hours recognised as school attendance. In Denmark, students are using the internet while taking exams. They can access any site they like, even Facebook, as long as they don't message each other or use email. In the USA, ultra-personalised learning approaches allow students to create their own individual schedules. Their interests and performance are logged daily to generate playlists of learning options, with teachers' time freed up to mentor and supervise students. Learning can happen anywhere and everywhere. That's why some Australian schools are pushing learning beyond school walls. where internships with local organisations are a fundamental part of each student's learning plan. Distance learning programs are connecting seriously disengaged students with online learning communities and personal mentors to help them rediscover their love for learning. The opportunities for 21st century education are immense. These examples point the way to ensuring that tomorrow's workers, parents and citizens are more creative problem solvers, better communicators and lifelong learners. To make sure that change happens on a massive scale, we need to make big changes.
I really hope that video was helpful, so we are able to see the importance of incorporating technology into our education. Now let's continue with this presentation. We know that kids are growing up with a lot of technology, which means they are moving to an online network environment. We have to find a way to change teaching in order to engage students in learning activities, as well as teach them how to use resources in the future. Providing kids technological resources really helps them engage in their activities. We can use iPads and tablets, computers, and online learning programs to motivate them and really get at-risk students engaged. Having these resources available has proven to increase their learning abilities, since they are able to track their progress and focus on the areas that they really need to work on. Giving at-risk students the opportunity to create their own work gives them a sense of ownership, which encourages them to get involved and take pride in their work. Students can also participate in classroom discussions through apps that can be anonymous, so peers do not tease each other, and they can still participate in class discussions. Students of all ages should be encouraged to explore and create. It is important for at-risk students to learn how to be creative with and without technology, since they may lack technology equipment at home. Students should also learn how to explore through the use of the internet and incorporate ideas into their projects and assignments. A blended environment incorporates technology with the use and presence of teachers for guidance and help with any assignments that students might need. Many at-risk students do not have many resources available to them. With the blended classroom, they are able to learn more about technology and could possibly take devices home in order to work on assignments. Students will need guidance and supervision to make progress, because lack of support can keep them from learning. Technological problems are also bound to happen, and having a teacher around can keep the class moving through the material at a steady pace. Well, we have concluded the end of this presentation. The biggest takeaways will be to make sure you establish a relationship with your at-risk students. It is very important for them to have guidance and support throughout their learning experience. Another big thing that you have to incorporate is technology. Expose them to technology. Have them used to using different technological devices, and also completing work with technology. And one last thing is complete the assessment questions at the end to check for your knowledge. Thank you for watching.